Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is a digital asset space. The market is bleeding. What? The market is bleeding. What in the wide world is going on? Yeah, the market is bleeding, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about Wanchain and Avalanche hooking up. That's a big deal. I'm telling you, that's a big, big deal. Hopefully, I still have that latest news about Wanchain Avalanche. That is a freaking big, big deal. What is going on here? It doesn't look like I have that pulled up. What's good? What's good, Danny Loeb? Dan Rob is in the building. What's going on, Dan Rob? It's good to see you, bro. I'm telling you, that is some big news with Wanchain and Avalanche. I'm going to go over the article from Medium about that. That is a really, really, really big deal. Let me see. Let's do this. Let's do this. Perfect. And let's do that. Perfect. All right. So we got that there. So it means we don't need that. And we don't need that either. Don't need that. Perfect. So what is going on, guys? The market is bleeding. Oh, is that right, Dan Rob? I appreciate you hanging out, bro. We just did that earlier today, as a matter of fact, me and Miss Crypto Siege. Dan Rob says, Siege, I was about to go get my COVID shot, but I'm gonna hang out with you for a minute. I hear you, brother. We went and got us earlier today before we head out. We getting ready to head out to an all expenses paid trip. Do Mexico, gonna hang out there a little bit. XRP, Danny Love, XRP went down below $1 earlier today. Well, isn't that interesting? Lofty Eagle is in the building. What's up, Lofty Eagle? Good to see you. Look, the market is doing what the market does. I got to tell you, BC Backer kind of called it. He kind of called it. He always speaks about his trepidation and him being nervous. Right on that retracement for Bitcoin wise, retracing up to that 702. He said he's always a little bit nervous, and you throw into the mix. There's always this news right around the time Bitcoin is retracing to the 702. And here the news came the other day with Michael Saylor and the whole, buy Bitcoin on the same day thing, or $30 a pop. So he kind of called it. Shout out to BC Back. I hope you're doing well, brother. Interesting stuff. I'm telling you guys, Wanchain is hooking up with Avalanche. Like, do you guys understand how powerful that is? And they just hooked up with CyberFi, which is like an NFT launchpad type platform as well. And CyberFi hooked up with what we talked about just the other day, Network. It's actually called Network. But the NFT DeFi, NFT gaming platform as well. But this is some big stuff, guys. I'm got to tell you, this is some interesting stuff. So we're going to get into that as well. You know what I mean? I was just about to get some Anchor, and I said, let me go live before I have to move this and move that to go buy some Anchor, right? And stake the Anchor on Anchor protocol. Let me do a live before I do all of that. Oh, great to hear, Daniel. Daniel says, I staked the Cardano and Celsius. Thanks for the heads up. Well, it's good to see that you deposited that Cardano over there. I hear that, my friend, on Celsius. They only have 24 billion in assets under management. That's all. 24 bill. Congrats to you, Danny Loft. Congrats. What's going on, Alex? It's great to see you, my friend. It's great to see you, man. Crazy stuff going on in the market. Crazy stuff. I'm telling you guys, if you're not paying attention to Avalanche, Solana, Terra, Luna, if you're not paying attention, I'm telling you, You got to keep your eyes and ears open. These layer ones are coming. They are not messing around. I mean, it's great to see Arbitrum launching. That's cool. But that's layer 2. Solana, Avalanche, whoo, interesting stuff, I'm telling you. And Solana, even though the market is down, it's still doing well. We're going to get into that as well. We're going to go over the market. Absolutely. It's good to see you guys. I won't hang out here too long. Miss Crypto C says she's going to go out and she's going to meditate. I thought for sure she's going to wait for me to get done, but nope. So yeah, we got to prep. We're going on an all expenses paid trip on the 9th. We're leaving early in the morning for a few days, hang out with our biz partners. That'll be cool. That'll be fun. And yeah, looking forward to that. Got to tell you, it's been really, really cool hanging out in Texas. It's been really not cooling like temperature wise, but just cooling. It's a nice spot. Hello to all. Jason, happy Bitcoin Day. What's going on, Jason? Good to see you. So guys, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're going to get into the market. A lot of crazy stuff going on right now with Lubin being exposed. Freaking you know, the Ethereum free pass movement. The Ethereum free pass movement is in full effect, as we like to say. Goodness gracious. Unbelievable. Again, shout out to DAI, who has just been putting out some amazing videos and sharing it with the community. It's good to see he is on something that is constructive for the digital asset space, because that is, pulling the what is it? The not carpet, but the goodness, whatever it is, but exposing that whole thing with Ethereum and the free pass, exposing what him and apparently Clayton were up to is a good thing for the entire digital asset space. That is without question. Mark Splice is here. What's good with you? Mulberry Street Cigars is in the building. The family is here. Absolutely love it. Look at all those blue wrenches. Absolutely. Chance Gardner is here. What's going on? So very, very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff. Larry Robertson is in the building. How are you, my friend? So we're going to get into that. We're going to get over the market as well. Without question, we're going to do that. Without question, we will definitely do that. But you know what I'd like to do? What I'd like to do, if I can get that going, is do my favorite thing before we start talking on the stream. See if I can do this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Star Atlas is, that game is going to be crazy, but the network thing, that network thing was, you know, Sparkle's hooked up. Sparkle's NFT hooked up with network, right? You guys know this, yes? You know that, right? Man, I'm hoping that Sparkles will be able to do some type of thing, because network has got a big time land sale going on right now. I'm hoping that Sparkles NFT will be able to get in on that somehow and be able to provide that to the freaking Flare network community. That would be awesome, you know, so we can participate in that land sale. The digital land, the metaverse land, is going to be a big deal, guys. It's going to be a really, 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 really big deal. Where is my thing at, man? Oh man, it's wow, I got a lot of new ones going out. But before we get into it too deep, let's hop on that bridge. Wanchain. Wanchain's making moves. Wait until I read that article, you guys, about that interoperability. Let's go. Wanchain might be seriously undervalued. Shout out to Anchor Protocol. Shout out to Terra Luna. Shout out to Solana. Solana token's going crazy. Boom, boom. Let's go. We're still early. We're still early. October's going to be pretty cool. I have a feeling it's going to be really cool. Old money still don't want you to win. Where are the ladies of crypto tonight? Keyless, where are you? Auntie Val, where are you? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Joe Lubin. I don't know, anyone think that he and Vitalik might be in a little bit of trouble? Oh, man. Settlement. Incoming. Settlement. Incoming. Dum, 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 dum. Might have to get some of that Wanchain. It's at $1. All-time high is $9.84. Might have to get some of that Wanchain. Guys, it's good to see you guys tonight. We're going to go over the market and talk a little bit about all these videos about Ethereum and the free pass movement. We'll get into that as well. But I'm most excited about Wanchain and Avalanche hooking up. I'm telling you, that is some good stuff. So overall, the market is down 10%. It's at 2.21 trillion, just when we were just getting so excited. Was it the 2.3 trillion or so? We lost a little bit. We lost a little bit there. Bitcoin's at 47,000, Ethereum's at 3,500. It was over $4,000. Cardano is $2.54. Binance Coin's $423. XRP $1.14. Solana is still up 61% on the 7-day and still up 1.3% on the 24-hour. Everybody else is pretty much double digits down on the 24. Not Solana. Chainlink, $28, and Polkadot is at $28.50. Man, Bitcoin Cash is down over $100 at $676. So I tell you what, when we do get this altcoin season, man, we will be so freaking deserving. So deserving when we get it. So deserving when we do get it. I gotta tell you, Terra Luna is at $28. Interesting stuff to see what is going on in the market right now, without question. And Avalanche is at $38. VeChain's at 12 cents. Polygon is at $1.37. We got to keep that above $1.40. $1.40. And the FTT token is not messing around. Goodness gracious, it's up 44% on the 7-day. That exchange token, FTT for FTX. I heard some interesting stuff that FTX.US was going to get into the NFT game as well. So US investors can get into it. That's interesting. How is Bitcoin? I'm trying to figure out how Bitcoin Cash ABC is $265 and it's up 48%. What is Bitcoin Cash ABC? Wow, that's interesting. Didn't even know such a thing existed. Oh my goodness, didn't even know such a thing existed. So anyway, that's a little bit about the market. I'm going to share this article, but first I want to get into the stream, make sure I said hey to everybody. Tap the Line is in the building. What? What's good? What's good, Tap the Line? Hey, man, still holding XRP and moving to Virginia very soon. Love you, man. Love you too, brother. Tap the Line, moving to VA. How about that? We just moved from VA. Good to see you in the stream, man. Good to see you. Top of the line said, did you buy this up? Yep, that's right, Danny Love. A lot of people. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see about that. But you're right. Danny Love says, I feel I may be able to buy a lot of Spark token at drop time. Some of these people will sell for pennies on the dollar just because they were free. LOL. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is without question. Did I miss anybody else coming in? Crypto Ed, good to see you, my friend. Just stopped in to say hi by the dip. Well, hello, Crypto Ed. Appreciate you checking in. Wanchain, Lofty Eco says Wanchain has very low market cap and supply. It may hit double digits, sleeping giant. Yeah. I'm beginning to agree. I was thinking about that earlier today. I said, I wonder if I should get some Wanchain. I think after I read this article to you guys, you may think the same. It's just very, very, very interesting that they hooked up with Avalanche, and Avalanche is going to integrate Wanchain's. That is very fascinating to me because Avalanche is a beast. Thank you, Tap the Line. I appreciate that, my friend. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Moving to VA soon. Hold your XRP. There you go. Indeed, man. Absolutely. Alex G, XRP pump day, we got hit hard, and now El Salvador Bitcoin day, the whole market got hit. This is massive manipulation. Yeah, without question. And some people might be opening their eyes to the fact that maybe Michael Saylor is not the digital asset proponent that he claims to be. He might not be. What's going on, Cindy Lou? Good evening to you. Jason DIW, what's up? What's up with you, my friend? Crypto Kahuna is in the building. What's good with you? Aloha, Texan Siege. Aloha, bro. Danny Lowe says, I hope everyone understands that the SEC is paying for research on DeFi. Yep, very true. And Sushi Swap has been brought up. They will not be the target. Flare will be. They want to stop Ripple and XRP at all costs. Yes, indeed. Indeed, I'm sure that they do. I know that they're looking in the Uniswap, right? Are they going after Sushi Swap as well? Yeah, I know they're trying to do some stuff to DeFi without question. Because, that's our spot. That's our chance, for the average Joe and Jane. What's going on, Spanish Kroger? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, I'm still providing liquidity with stable coins, Spanish Cobra. I am still providing liquidity, but let me share this article with you guys because I'm telling you, Wanchain is just I think it could be a sleeping giant, could be. Let's do this. Wanchain and Avalanche team up to foster decentralized cross-chain interoperability. New network integration. Wanchain and Avalanche are delighted to announce an integration of Wanchain's innovative decentralized non-custodial cross-chain infrastructure with Avalanche's seed chain. Additionally, the two industry leaders are teaming up to further the development of truly decentralized cross-chain applications to power the future of DeFi. Powerful stuff. If you know anything about the Avalanche ecosystem, this is pretty powerful. This collaboration marries Wanchain's unique, decentralized, non-custodial cross-chain bridges and Avalanche's unmatched ecosystem of projects and applications. Avalanche and its ecosystem projects will use Wanchain's cross-chain blockchain infrastructure to create new value and use cases for their users by harnessing the power of cross-chain technology. A lot of people, you know, went on the marketing thing with Wanchain as well. And Wanchain just kept their head down and just continued to work. And I'm telling you, Avalanche hooking up into Wanchain's technology is massive for Wanchain. Wanchain, a decentralized blockchain interoperability solution that connects the world's isolated blockchain networks, is the only project that enables true decentralized cross-chain transactions between isolated heterogeneous blockchain networks. Heterogeneous. Wanchain's cross-chain infrastructure already supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, Wanchain, EOSIO, Binance Smart Chain, Litecoin, the XRP ledger, Moonriver, and now Avalanche, as well as dozens of other tokens. The addition of Avalanche reinforces Wanchain's position as the world's most advanced cross-chain solution. Because you can bridge those assets over Ethereum and Litecoin and Bitcoin using their cross-chain. And I'm telling you, it's smooth. And when you're on Wanchain, transactions are 0.0004. Like, it's really, really inexpensive. Avalanche, listen to this. Avalanche is the fastest smart contract platform in the blockchain industry as measured by time to finality. It is a high-performance, secure, and customizable platform that makes it easy to build low-cost, Solidity-compatible dApps on customized public and private blockchains. Avalanche aims to bring together the fragmented world of digital assets by empowering helpers to create applications that provide users with unfettered access to digital representations of value. Wanchain's decentralized cross-chain bridges expand the possibility for developers. Now, let me look over here. Let's take a look at Avalanche and their ecosystem real quick. Let's go here to overview. All right, 167 billion in total value locked for DeFi. That's still happening. Aave is still crushing it. All right, let's go Avalanche here real quick. All right, so Benqi is one of the platforms that we use. A lot of people coming out of Avalanche for some reason, and I'm wondering, wow, look at all the red. Look at all the red going on there. So we got Benqi with 1.1 billion in TVL. Trader Joe 424 million, and Pangolin with 241 million. Let me make sure. Let me check out Benqi, and the reason why I want to check out Benqi is I'm trying to figure out what was their bridge platform. Let's see here. Automated liquidity, algorithmic liquidity market protocol on Avalanche. Now, I could just swear that the Avalanche already had a bridge. Maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn that they did. Let me do this real quick. Okay. But Avalanche is massive. Avalanche is massive. Let me see the TVL for Avalanche. I mean, Benqi alone has 1.11 billion alone, right? 1.11 billion just on one of the Avalanche platforms, right? So it's 2.06 billion. So it's half of it is on Benqi, 54% dominance. But I could have sworn they had a bridge already, but the technology over there is absolutely phenomenal. And we're talking layer one over there. So interesting. You can supply crypto and you can borrow against it on Benqi. And I think the Benqi thing is going to be seriously. I think it's going to do really, really well. I think it's it's already got $1 billion in TVL there. And the more you do your homework on Avalanche, this article with them hooking up with Wanchain is just fascinating to me. Who is this quote from? The head of Asia of Avalanche. Okay. Wanchain has been working for years developing cross-chain bridges while emphasizing high security standards and true decentralization, says Wilson Wu, head of Asia of Avalanche. I am inspired by their founder, Jack, who leads a smart team to deep dive into cross-chain technology without distraction from the chaos of the crypto market. We truly want to bring them into the Avalanche ecosystem to benefit all users. Listen to this, guys. The next phase of this collaboration is threefold. Number one, Avalanche will introduce the benefits of Wanchain's decentralized cross-chain bridges to its ecosystem projects that I just showed you here. Benqi, Trader, Joe, Pangolin, Yield, Yak. I think Beefy Finance is decent as well. I don't know about the rest of them, but in total, right now there is 23, and I think Yeti Swap is pretty decent as well, but there's 23 of them. So here's the thing. Wanchain will create new use cases for cross-chain compatible tokens like Wan XRP and Wan LTC on Avalanche. On Avalanche. So Wan XRP, if you got some, Wan ETH, if you got some, right? So you can be able to bridge those over to Avalanche, if you will, and provide liquidity, get some yield. Absolutely powerful. On Avalanche, this just up and coming giant with 2 billion in total value locked. So like Wan XRP, Wan Litecoin, and Avalanche, and Wan Avalanche on other public blockchains. Avalanche and Wanchain will co-incubate promising new cross-chain DeFi projects. Co-incubate. It means they're going to be, the devs are going to be hooking up together and help to push some promising new projects. This is absolutely outstanding. Wanchain's decentralized bridges opens up exciting opportunities for developers across the Avalanche ecosystem to create powerful cross-chain apps. As DeFi increasingly becomes cross-chain, this integration expands both the Wanchain and the Avalanche ecosystems to the benefit of all end users. I'm telling you guys, it is a big deal. And I got more places to get yield on the Wan XRP, more places like Avalanche, and then they got the Pangolin decentralized exchange. They got Trader Joe, a decentralized exchange as well. Really, really, really excited about that. And I believe Avalanche is hooking up with Polygon as well coming up here, I believe. So this is in terms of a liquidity event, a liquidity mining event. So this is really, it's really, really a big deal. It really is. I can't wait to see what they're going to put together. I got to tell you, that is some crazy great news. I know you're right. Cryptocuna says, bro, you're going to lose track of all these projects and crypto platforms you're involved with. LOL. I know. Thank God for Zapper.fi. Because I didn't even realize I had $3,000 in the liquidity platform that I had totally forgot about. And when I pulled up Zapper.fi, I discovered it. Yeah. So yeah, interesting. But you're right about that. It can be difficult to keep up. You really can. South Texas South is in the building. Yes, indeed. FYI, Alex Mashinsky said on the call tonight that either lead investor or other big announcement will be on Friday. AMA. Oh, okay, cool. Friday. Good. Can't get here soon enough. I'll be vacating. I'll be enjoying myself out in Mexico, but I'll make sure I check that out. Strength Gains is in the building. What's going on, my friend? What's up, C? Did you read the thread the CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, just tweeted out about not too long ago regarding the SEC? I did not, Brian Armstrong. So Brian Armstrong, Strength Gains, I did not. So Brian tweeted out something about the SEC. No, I didn't see it. Is it interesting? South Texas Celsius, 1 million Celsians is crazy. 24 billion in asset under management is crazy. Cell swap, when that cell swap comes around, I'm telling you, game changer. When you're able to change, swap in and out of cryptos on that platform, it's game changer. I'm telling you, it's going to be an absolute total game changer. So guys, DeFiLlama.com, you go there and you can become really, really educated on the up and coming layer ones. And I just think that's where the money is to be had, is learning about these up and coming layer ones that have significant promise technology like Solana and like Terra, Luna. I think it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I've been checking out so many of these things, and I was just getting ready to buy some ANC because it was down like 20%. Coinbase will be sued if they do. What the? Yeah, the SEC, man, I got to tell you, hopefully, have I considered the offer with Celsius, says Crypto Kahuna. No, not yet. Not yet. Not quite yet. I still got to figure out some stuff and make sure that I am certain about, the freedom part, you got to be certain about that one for sure. Interesting. And he said that in a tweet. How the SEC is stopping them from allowing customers to earn yield. Wow. Coinbase, huh? Let's see. Let me see if I can find that. Brian. I don't know if I have his. If I am. Oh, I think I had it there too. Hold on. Let's see if I can share that with the family. That's interesting stuff right there. I'm not even following that dude. Oh, yeah, I do see it. Let's see here. How do you get to #1 on this thing? Oh, wow. Okay. 4. Interesting. Wow. And I don't know how bad we should feel for Mr. Armstrong. I'm not really certain. Let me go over this with you guys. He called this sketchy. Sketchy. Some really sketchy behavior coming out of the SEC recently. Millions of crypto holders have been earning yield on their assets over the last few years. It makes sense. If you want to lend out your funds, you can earn a return. Everyone seems happy. A bunch of great companies in crypto have been offering versions of this for 2 years, or 4 years rather. Coinbase came out recently and said we would be launching our own version. But they were already doing that, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's different. Maybe the staking is different. We were planning to go live in a few weeks. Wow, this is massive. The SEC is, Gary Gensler is not your friend. Hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend. We were planning to go live in a few weeks, so we reached out to the SEC to give them a friendly heads up and a briefing. They responded by telling us this lend feature is a security. Okay, seems strange. How can lending be a security? So we asked the SEC to help us understand and share their view. We always make an effort to work proactively with regulators and keep an open mind. They refuse to tell us why they think it's a security. And instead, subpoena a bunch of records from us. We comply. Demand testimony from our employees. We comply. And then tell us they will be suing us if we proceed to launch, with zero explanation as to why. Look, we're committed to following the law. Sometimes the law is unclear. So if the SEC wants to publish guidance, we're also happy to follow that. It's nice if you actually enforce it evenly across the industry, equally, by the way. But in this case, they are refusing to offer any opinion in writing to the industry on what should be allowed and why, and instead are engaging in intimidation tactics behind closed doors. Yeah. Well, what do you think Ripple has been saying for forever? And I said this on the channel, that the whole entire industry should be behind and supporting Ripple and what they're looking to do. No one spoke up. No one said, we got your back. We appreciate what you're doing. No one. No one. Whatever their theory is here, it feels like a reach land grab versus other regulators. Meanwhile, plenty of other crypto companies continue to offer a lend feature, but Coinbase is somehow not allowed to. Gensler, in his confirmation hearing, quote unquote, it's important for the SEC to provide guidance and clarity, Gensler said. Sometimes that's a clarity that will be a thumbs up, but even if it's a thumbs down, it's important to provide that. March 2nd of 2021. If you don't want this activity, then simply publish your position in writing and enforce it evenly across the industry. Ostensibly, the SEC's goal is to protect investors and create fair markets. So who are they protecting here, and where is the harm? Where is the harm? This is a company that IPO'd. Wasn't there IPO in the hundreds of dollars? Wasn't, or hundreds of, I don't know, what was it? Hundreds of billion? They just IPO. They just, don't you got to get some kind of approval from the SEC and other people to be able to have even have an IPO? Look, I am no fan of Coinbase, but this is crazy. People seem pretty happy to be earning yield on these various products across lots of other crypto companies. Shutting these down would arguably be harming consumers more than protecting them. And by preventing Coinbase from launching the same thing that other companies already have live, they're creating an unfair market. And this is so funny, because this is why Alex Mashinsky took the approach that he did. He took the approach that Celsius was a security. The Cell token was a security. He took that approach. So he filed this paperwork and filed that paperwork, even though it had never been deemed a security. He took the approach that it was. I find it I find this very, very fascinating. Very, very fascinating that this is going on with Coinbase. So when they say that they've been working with regulators, to what extent? What have they found? I mean, how do you IPO and then now you're going to be sued if you provide lending? Wow, heavy right now. Heavy. Shutting these down would arguably be harming consumers more than protecting them. And by preventing Coinbase from launching the same thing that other companies already have live, they are creating an unfair market. Again, I don't, look, I'm not a fan of Coinbase, not a fan of the fees, not a fan how they really have become, in my opinion, they just become Wall Street. They got into a crypto decentralized space and became everything centralized and everything like Wall Street. So in May of this year, I've traveled to DC. In May of this year, I traveled to DC to meet with every regulator and branch of government I could. The SEC was the only regulator that refused to meet with me. What? Saying we're not meeting with any crypto companies. We're not meeting with any crypto companies. I thought Gary Gensler suggested that people come by and talk with them. This was right after we became the first crypto company to go public in the United States. Why is he just coming out with this now? Gensler had been confirmed just a month prior. So I brushed it off as the SEC is still getting its feet under it. Now I'm not so sure. We've always tried to be good actors in the space, leaning into sensible regulation. Well, maybe you want to donate to the PAC and lobbyists that the crypto digital asset space has. Maybe you want to donate some of those, a little more millions of the billions of dollars that you got. By the way, right? You only donated to the blockchain associated about 150,000. Ripple led with 500,000, and that's not enough. You got an IPO and valued it in I believe over 100 billion, was it not? And you only donated to that associate. I bet you'll be donating some more now. I'll bet they'll be donating some more now. Oh my goodness. Let me see what's going on in the chat here real quick. Are you guys feeling you guys feeling bad? You feel bad for this dude? Vincent Harris, what's good, my friend? Just discovered you tonight. Well, I appreciate you being here, brother. I really do. Yeah, that's what I feel like too. SEC just flexing. Coinbase making the most money in fees, and the SEC wants to cut. They're going to lose the Ripple case, so they need next victim to fill pockets and so on. Unbelievable. Wow, this is crazy, South Texas Celsian. I will be following you more closely in the future. Thank you kindly. Well, thank you, Vincent. I appreciate you being here, brother. That's right, man. That's right. Crypto C says South Texas Celsian. The SEC wants to put Coinbase on blast and threaten as if Coinbase is offering security because of their IPO and then offering yield separately. SEC will try all to hate on crypto. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. Now let's see if Coinbase offers some of them, money from their coffers to help with the PAC and lobbying group from the Blockchain Association digital asset space. That's right. We got to come together. That's why I say that, you need to get out of this maxi stuff because it's obvious that the SEC, with people's background and history coming from Goldman Sachs, are coming after the digital asset space. It's very, very obvious. And you know what I say this, they put Gary Gensler where they need him. They put him where they need him. Can't ever forget that. And this whole idea that, you know, the SEC is on our side is just ridiculous. The whole idea is that we need these regulators and all that other kind of stuff is ridiculous. We don't need them. We don't need them. So I'm wondering if he's reconsidering what he's been putting into this Blockchain Association pact, right? We've always tried to be good actors in the space, leaning into sensible regulation, even when it is difficult or expensive. We try to think about what products we want for ourselves and what risks we would want our families to be aware of before launching products. We will keep following this approach. Yet here we are being threatened with legal actions before a single bit of actual guidance has been given to the industry on these products. So if we end up in court, we may finally get the regulatory clarity the SEC refuses to provide. Yeah, well, but regulation by litigation should be the last resort for the SEC, not the first. Yeah, how come you didn't come out with these statements during the Ripple thing? How come you didn't come out with these in the beginning? Our doors remain open. Hopefully the SEC steps up to create the clarity this industry deserves without harming consumers and companies in the process. America could really use us all working together to figure this out right now. Yeah. So look, he didn't come to the back of Ripple. I didn't see any statement applauding, you know, from the Coinbase camp. None. Applauding Ripple, you know, saying we have you back, fight the good fight, anything. Where was that coming together mantra then? None, nada, not a bit. Interesting. Interesting stuff. So in any case, that's very, very interesting to me. Thank you for being a leader and going public. This very much matches our experience. The SEC is unwilling to give guidance even to good faith actors. Yeah, I don't remember the people from LBRY saying anything about Ripple either, coming to Ripple's back and applauding them for what they're doing. They threatened to bankrupt LBRY through continued demands for discovery behind closed doors. For anyone just learning about our case, we have a standalone website at Interesting. Yeah, well, the whole idea with Gensler and was going to be on our side and looking out for us and all of that. We can put that to rest. That's very, very good. Thank you for sharing that, guys, because that is very, very interesting. Hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friends. Let's not your friend. Let's get it trending. Yes, let's do that. Yeah, Crypto Kahuna, you never know. Ripple might just do that, turn around and sue. That is very interesting to hear that coming out of Coinbase at this particular time. That is very, very interesting. And now I remember LBRY. Yeah, you know, this is the typical classic. Why is that doing that? This is the typical classic overreach by regulators in the US. Typical. And it's not just the SEC. The FTC has a habit of doing that as well, because they operate in space that our business operates in. They oversee the space that our business operates in, and they have that same thing as well. And so, but you make a great point, South Texas Selson. Maybe they fully understand that they're on the wrong end of dealing with Ripple. And by the way, all this disgorgement and all of this money that they get in these lawsuits, they get to keep that. They keep that. They may come up with some stat and say how much they give to the people, but the vast majority, I mean, 80, 90 or plus more, they keep. I mean, the way they continue to stay around is because all the lawsuits, man. It's crazy. Gary Gensler is not your friend, is without question. Without question, that is the deal, guys. So that's interesting. I'm glad I was able to share that with you guys. Thank you for sharing that. That is coming out of Coinbase. I mean, that is fascinating to me. And I'm wondering if again, Brian Armstrong's and Coinbase, they didn't say, if anyone remembers hearing anything from Brian Armstrong or Coinbase, let me know, because I didn't hear a peep when it came to Ripple. They didn't say anything in terms of supporting Ripple or stating the overreach or any of this. None of that. None of that. None. And now, they want to kind of push the coming together thing. Well, first of all, put your money where your mouth is, Mr. Armstrong. Hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend. Put your money where your mouth is, Mr. Armstrong. You know what I mean? Put your money where your mouth is. That would say a little something. So we'll see if you do that. It says, what launched today? Avax, Wanchain, Crosschain. Grow Your Wealth says that launched today. Did it launch today? I don't know if it launched today. I don't know if that launched today. I know they did a Medium article about it, but I don't think it launched yet. So in any case, that's some interesting stuff right there, guys. That is really, really interesting. I'm going to show you this DeFi Llama thing again, just to gently suggest that you check it out, DeFiLlama.com. You go down, you stay on overviews, go over here, you can check out each one of the ecosystems. To me, that's where the possibility of that new upcoming platform that you can get on the cheap for sure. That's where you can find it, right? Get the Binance ecosystem, Avalanche, Terra, Luna, Phantom, Polygon, Solana, Ethereum. Phantom is another sleeper. Maybe, they got 1.33 billion. I don't know what Spooky Swap is, but it seems to be doing well. Curve, Beefy Finance, Screams, Spirit Swap. So again, you have to go through the list and check out each one. Obviously, Curve is a gem, and kind of see what they got building on them. Shiba Phantom, very, very interesting coming out of Phantom. So we'll see. That's what I would do. If I was you, I would definitely learn more about them. What do you guys think? I think Wanchain is cheap, considering they're going to hook up with what the hell? Considering they're going to hook up with Avalanche, I think that's going to be tremendous. Oh yeah, it's back under $1 again at 98 cents. On the year, it's up 191%. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm going to get me some of that Wanchain. All-time high is $9.84. So yeah, you might as well say 10 cents. And all-time low, that's March 2020, a year ago, was 7 cents. So yeah, I don't know. I think that hooking up with Avalanche might really create some big time value. What do we got going on here? Market cap is 173 million. 173 million. It's been around for a while. That's not bad at all. Total supply is 210 million. Circulating supply is 176 million. Wow. What do you think about that, Daniel Love? Are you still here? Total supply of 210 and 176 is in circulating. Wow. Interesting. Fully diluted, 206 million. That's 210 million. That's all, huh? Interesting. I don't know, guys. I think that might be a good buy right there. I really do. I think that might be a good buy. I don't know. Is there an earthquake happening in Mexico? Yeah, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Interesting stuff. Thank you so much for turning me on to that interesting tweet from Brian Armstrong. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, maybe you want to look into checking out wanswap.finance. Checking that out. How do you feel today? What's going on, XRP Bible? It's good to see you. Yeah, and just this Avalanche Wanchain thing, I think is a big deal. I haven't heard anything from Mickey B. Fresh or Patty XRP talking about it. I know they really want to focus in on Flare Network, which I think is going to be phenomenal. Flare Networks is going to be absolutely tremendous. And all the research I do on these other platforms is in preparation for Flare Network, so I can get familiar with it and get comfortable when it does launch. Flare Finance, will you be able to do things on XRP there? Absolutely, absolutely. But if you combine the TVL over there at Avalanche with Wanswap, and now you can get some yield on your XRP. Yeah, I did see a tweet where they were showing the block closures on Flare Network, and it was fast. It was fast. It was fast. It was fast. So it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, it's going to be really, really interesting. Remember, Flare Networks is not a DeFi platform. Flare Finance is, right? So just remember that Flare Networks is a level 1. It is a level 1. Spark token is your token. That's a dream come true for us, I believe, as XRP holders in Litecoin and Stellar Lumen and Doge. I think is a dream come true. I think the Spark token can be a game changer. Certainly, this is not financial advice, but I think it can be a game changer. Flare Finance is a DeFi platform, and it's going to be interesting to see more use cases in DeFi for XRP. That's the key. More. That is definitely the key. And though Wanchain and everything won't be on the ledger necessarily, but being able to put your XRP to use, for being able to provide liquidity is going to be, I don't know, game changer. We'll be able to participate in the monsoon that is transaction fees. Yeah. And not have to liquidate, if you will, right? Because, what's going to come with this is also another way to be able to borrow against your XRP. And don't get me wrong, we got Trust Line coming with RA stable coins, and got Flare Finance and what they're doing as well. But the more and more we can do with our XRP without having to liquidate it, if you will, without having to liquidate all of it, is great. Absolutely great. So guys, I'm looking forward to this cycle. It's going to be outstanding. We got a little bit of a hiccup today, but tomorrow, I feel like October is going to be a game changer. November, even more so. We'll see what the settlement is going to look like with Ripple and XRP, Ripple and the SEC rather. We'll see what that looks like. But clearly, I feel like Ripple's in the driver's seat. We'll know what's the final ruling on the fair notice defense. I know she has to kind of rule on this soon. So we'll definitely know, just like that dude, John Deaton, said today in his video, we'll know, you know, when Ripple wins that. And I really do believe they will win that. The SEC is going to come limping to the settlement table. I really do believe that. All right, guys, listen, thank you so much for hanging out on late night with the Crypto Siege. I'm going to go hang out with Miss Crypto Siege now. I think she is done doing her thing, meditating. So we're going to hang out for a little bit and maybe catch some tennis or something. I don't know. People are what are they getting hurt in these games here, and they're disqualifying themselves real quick. So, all right, guys, listen, again, thank you so much for hanging out. Never ever forget that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great rest of the night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. See ya.